every single syllable was just
I went north and that's it. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm from the Midwest, sir.
There's a town in West Virginia called Big Ugly.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
I love these facts so much.
Dude, there were legit 5 jokes running through
Imagine
my mind.
right down where you come from. Big Ugly. Yeah, that checks out. That ain't surprising at all.
Big Ugly West
Just look at your
Virginia.
ID. Are you the mayor?
Cause like even like out of context, it's just like Big Ugly West Virginia. It's like, hey, our state isn't that bad. It's like, no, I'm just saying a city. It's a place that exists.
Big Ugly, comma, West Virginia. Oh, I would hate it.
Oh, legitimately.
Imagine you're a basketball star hailing from Big Ugly, West Virginia.
Nintendo absolutely knows about the internet, Triton, because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise. Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Let me see. Let me go
Who
look
was
at
the
these.
dude that... Cause you know you gotta wake up one day,
They just go,
20 years
"Oh,
later,
that move changed everything."
and I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I Have a Dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply
The C
yourself.
was- oh my goodness.
You can go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teaching.
It's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class. Like, C- sir, your adjectives, I don't know what you're doing. A dog with rabies, what's up?
In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up, Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class?
You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You want the club banging it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
The PS5 in a year has outsold the Wii U's lifetime sales.
Y'all leave the Wii U alone. He tried his best.
Hey, consumers did.
Accurate?
That's not.
Yes, it is.
Going for.
Early
Yes, it is.
adopter.
Exactly what we're going for.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I will never forget that woman with all them Wii U's in the back of her car, thinking she was gonna flip them boys.
Oh, someone tried to do that near you guys?
No, it's a viral picture.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
You never seen it?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll look it up.
I think I've seen this.
It's unfortunate. Let's see what else we got. Well, actually.
Yep, all I had to look up was Wii U woman.
Wii U woman. Oh, this is gonna be
Get
good.
some. Get some, y'all.
Let's see, Wii U woman.
No, I already got it on for you.
Oh, okay.
Where's it going?
He posted it in chat.
Oh, okay. I can look at it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Scalper beautifully boned.
Oh, those are like even. Ooh. There's probably like 2 per box in the boxes behind her too. Yikes.
That boy's in a back seat and everything.
Yeah, you can see him on the console. Dude, this is at least 10?
She's like, this is my retirement.
Yeah, she thought she was gonna flip these for double because remember the Wii was having supply issues, so this is the next console of the Wii, so why wouldn't I do it?
She didn't find it odd that she can buy in 15 of them?
Day one in the store.
Yeah, I was, because of like what the day I went through trying to get a Wii when it first came out, where I lucked the fuck out. By someone's generosity, which, where's that in this world? Where I was just so concerned about getting a Wii U day one, where I just walked into GameStop, I'm like, you guys go Wii U's? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no waste there, bruh.
Yep.
Remember at my GameStop, they had a tower of them built just for people to grab and go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 306. We are back. It is officially fall. I know
Good.
half
I
of
mean,
us.
It's not good right now because our heat is broken.
Wait, didn't you already do this last stream?
Mike, last stream was like a month ago.
No. We just did
Oh.
Baldur's Gate last Friday.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he
then I have
subscribed there. I have the notification here.
nothing. Yeah, I
2
got
days
nothing for
ago,
you.
I Requiem, and now today, I Requiem.
I don't know. Amazon just said, "Hey, resubscribe," and I went, "Sure."
Hey, if if Bezos is paying us twice, awesome.
Free money.
Yeah.
Let's take it.
All right. So welcome back. Yeah, I was like half of us are happy, or going to be happy at least with the weather getting colder.
Oh, I
Oh,
definitely.
so
You
fucking
heathens.
happy.
You heathens.
What do you mean, heathen?
Legitimate heathens.
The heathens are the one that want to sweat their balls off.
Correct. Cold weather. It is about time it's here.
No. Good.
Yes.
Stay the fuck away.
I had to pick up my buddy went on vacation, a family vacation to Florida, and he spent the entire time hitting up. He spent the entire time like blowing up the group chat of like, "Hey, it's warm, it's pretty. I can wear shorts and a short sleeve, t-shirt. I have a Hawaiian shirt on. It feels so comfortable." And I'm just like, man, it is 45 degrees here. I am fucking loving it. Keep that shit where you are. I don't want it. No.
Which is odd because I was in Florida for a good chunk of the vacation. And that was very nice. And then coming back to Detroit, I was like, oh, I forgot.
I forgot Detroit.
The Midwest. Ew.
I mean, again, Detroit says it all.
I mean, talking temperature-wise, it's it's cold even down here. Getting chilly. It's
a nice balmy. It's been what, fucking like 40 degrees. It was like 30. It was like 20 something one morning when I got up for work, and I was like, yes.
You're the farthest north now, right? I think we said this before, but I think you're
Yes,
the farthest north.
I am
now.
the farthest north.
You'll be getting snow probably.
Oh,
way
temperature's
before.
going up. That's balls.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. It's going up for a couple days, like
60.
a week and a half.
64 on Wednesday. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I'll take it until the heat's fixed.
Your heat's broken?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, sir. No, the heat itself isn't broken. The valve to light it is broken. So we need to.
Your pilot light is busted?
Yes. And we're waiting on that.
Gotcha.
You could just install one for yourself. Is it under warranty? Is it being replaced? What's going on?
This ain't our house.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna sit there and just start looking stuff. It's not that urgent.
I'm not improving this house out of my pocket.
True.
What are we
not
doing
their
here?
responsibility in the slightest.
True.
But when it comes to you want heat,
I'm out the house 10 hours a day.
Same.
I don't give a crap.
We all have electric heaters too. If it gets that bad, who cares?
There you go.
Just a little inconvenient.
Yeah, like.
God, that sounds familiar. That's how it was back for me at Syracuse.
It's just the worst working on art for Yoma with cold hands.
Oh, you're still going to that.
Doing some programming.
It took one person. One person.
Yeah. This is a white whale, as it were. I missed him out in what was like 2014, 15. He was coming here and canceled, and I'm like,
last minute cancellation.
Who's the actor?
And never again.
Never again.
Who's the actor?
Josh Keaton. The voice actor.
So when he cancels Day of the Con, how is that going to be for you?
Well, that's just par for the course. That's just like, okay, well, this is expected, and we just move on. It's like, oh, I'm not surprised.
Do you still go to the con?
Nah.
Here we go.
I'm making stuff, other art stuff, so probably at that point. But I don't like wasting my money.
Have you paid for it already? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. That's all I needed.
I got a good deal because somebody wasn't going, and tickets right now are $75 all up, and I got it for $40.
There you go.
Huh. Also, Alex says, "Fuck heat, just drink."
After last night, I will not be drinking for quite a while.
So wait. What did you post that you had? A vodkita?
Vodkila.
Oh, I love vodkila. You've never had vodkila?
I don't think I have.
Of course he hasn't.
It's an actual thing. It's a product made by Red Eye or something.
I'd probably like it, but I've never had it.
It's
not bad.
It is the devil's juice.
Why would you drink that?
Because it's
Alex
delicious.
is judging you. Alex is
delicious and it's great for mixing into a jungle juice or a regular mixed drink.
Oh, you're right. Alex never had your jungle juice. He wasn't around for that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was destructive, homie. You missed it. You missed the night.
Just
Amber,
PG like 12 fish bowls and he'll be fine.
A stalwart. Like, she cannot get drunk. She was fucked up.
For the next day too.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
he
car.
Said never again.
that car ride was that was like anime protagonists like struggling with the final enemy. It's just like, I need to get through this moment.
She had to full zen. If she lost focus for a second, that was it.
Yeah, she was painting my car. Oh boy. All right. So, before we get on to anything else, your weekly reminder. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. What? Can't get the white woman drunk. That's how we end up on Twitter. Moving on. Black Lives Matter.
Dean, you're gonna get us on Twitter with that head shake.
Stop Asian hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. New COVID boosters are available.
That's a segue.
I was supposed to.
Oh yeah, it's around the time I could start. We can start scheduling for the new ones because they weren't gonna be available for us till like late October.
Have you heard what the next thing coming out is now?
No.
Well, before we get to that,
The nasal spray.
Let me. One sec. We're mass and crowded indoor pleasure. Support Ukraine, support LGBTQ rights, support body autonomy, pay your employees what they're worth, be good to one another, and just be, due to current events, fuck bullies. That's all I'll say.
But yeah, no, there's a nasal. I didn't read too deep into it, but from the sounds of it, from that article I was skimming through, it's like a nasal ingester that you just breathe in, and it's antibodies.
Oh yeah, no. That's been around for a while. There's been commercials I've seen when I've been watching NFL games where it's like, if you can't get the shot for whatever reason, ask your doctor about nasal ingestion vaccine type thing.
Yeah, because
It's been
apparently the mucous membrane only allowed so much to be absorbed, so it wasn't nearly as effective. So they're saying that it's basically 1-to-1 now with certain ones that are coming out.
Cool.
Yeah, supposed
So
to
no more
get
shots.
Yeah.
70% was better than 0%.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
True.
But I mean, at least it's a much better barrier than they're putting microchips in your arm with the needle. Now you're just
What do
breathing
you
in
think
air.
the spray is gonna do
Yeah.
if you believe that?
Why can't the spray also be a microchip?
I'm sniffing microchips into my brain.
don't just be like, no, this is the good one for some reason.
They can't warp this one.
It's a microchip.
They can warp whatever. It's in the same liquid. You get to see them have the liquid even when they give you the shot.
But there's no
You can
needle.
see-
They're not injecting it. Nope. It's
You're
you can do it
injecting
yourself.
it. You're puppeting yourself.
Yep. Exactly.
Boy. Now,
You put it in their control. Let's see what happens. That's what I'm saying here.
Yeah, I was supposed to get my vaccines this Thursday, but I came down with a teeny kind of cold or something. I don't know. Whatever it was nowhere near my usual illnesses, which was great. It was 3
But it
days
was
and then I
still
was
an
done.
illness.
Versus the like 2.5 weeks I'm usually like
On a
out.
scale of itchy nose to full-blown fucking black plague, this was itchy nose. That's a good thing.
Itchy throat. That was it. But yeah.
COVID is fake. I agree, Alex. I completely agree. It's fake. 1,000%.
Fake news. Fake news.
When I almost died, yeah, that was real fake.
Yeah. Why were you such a bitch about it, BG? Jesus, you
I know,
should just
right?
got over it.
Why didn't you just take ivermectin like every other sane person?
You had bleach in your house.
I can't believe that. Is
Don't you
a
have any
thing.
UV lights? But you lit. Yes, and he is here.
Thanks
Unless
to the
this is
vaccine.
a fucking puppeted Jaeger corpse that DA is controlling.
There is no way anybody would want anything to do with my corpse.
Used goods.
Weekend at DA's.
Oh boy. So, bunch of different news things obviously happened over the course of the last 2 weeks. I just want to
Yeah.
meant to mention this before. So, obviously Smash Bros. Playing it a bunch. Finally decided to pick up a new secondary, and that is Wolf. And I had the stupidest reason for not picking him up for the last, 5 years. I've been telling people this. Is when the game first came out, obviously DA and I were playing a lot, and he mained Wolf. And I just had it in my head, for whatever reason. I'm like, that's DA's character. He plays him. I don't want to play the same character as my friend.
Oh, you piece of
And
you total piece of
considering...
Where was this mentality when you stole my song?
AMVs are different. I've grown. But, and considering, it's been fucking 3 to 4 years since you've mained that character, you're now maining Isabel. And I'm like, why am I still fucking thinking this? I'm like, I'd probably have fun playing him. I'm having a lot of fun playing him, and he actually covers bad matchups, so... Yep, playing Wolf now. We are now Team Space Pirate with Ridley and the Wolf.
Team Space Pirate.
Also,
Just
fucking...
doesn't fit my playstyle anymore. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people have been... the stream has been getting onto Yeet Smash a lot as of recently. People have been submitting clips, which has been pretty cool.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
I mean, when you do a local, people will gravitate to
Oh,
it.
yeah. And actually, right now at Rise and Grind, the best player in Ohio is in top 8 at an actual major. He's just hasn't been able to travel. That's been his biggest thing. But now he actually has a sponsor. He's traveling places. He's actually showing why he farms us. every goddamn week that he decides to show up. All right.
There was a whole post about that locals should stop charging because the barrier of entry, all it does is give the top players money. And it's like, again, every event does that. Local, regional, major. If you're not a top player, you're most likely not getting paid. At least this is low risk. And it shows you're serious about the game. If you're not going to be serious about a competition tournament style thing, you can play casuals. You can set up your own side tournament free where it's just like no money, any open station, whatever you want to do. Yeah, like it's ridiculous.
Which, a lot of the times too, some of that money that you're thinking is all going into the pot is not going in just into the pot. It's paying the TOs for running the damn tournament. Paying the streamers to run the streams so that you can get those clips to then throw into Yeet Smash, etc., etc.
No.
So you get handed a wad of singles.
Yeah. But yeah, support your locals, no matter what game.
I always thought about building a website named Support Your Locals, where you could just type in your address and it'll pop up local tournaments in your area and the days for them.
Yeah.
But I need to set up either like an API through Facebook, so they need to do Facebook
like
events or some type of thing. But
a lot of data.
A lot of data
that you need to and then store somewhere as well.
That's why I think an API from like Facebook events would be easier. You set up the Facebook event, it automatically populates. I wouldn't need to do basically anything. I could just pull from the API.
You could potentially, if it's like within a good price range, like just get a dumb little AWS server. That way it's just all hosted online. You don't have to have any physical space.
I need to save
coding stuff.
Yeah.
Which, boy, just complete sidebar, speaking of AWS, the certification for becoming an AWS developer, I fucking hate certs. That's all I'll say.
Really?
That bad?
It's school again, and I fucking hate school.
Oh, you suck.
It's like
I love learning.
47-hour class you have to take just to have a bare minimum understanding of AWS development. Which
that sounds about right.
I don't got time for that shit.
I mean, you do have time for it.
No, I don't.
You don't have an hour over 47 days.
Not really.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I guess you got time for it. Listen to it while riding down to Florida or something.
Yeah. All right. So, have a bunch of different news tidbits and what have you. Just because I put it on the little thingy behind me. Let's talk wrestling a teeny bit.
What the fuck does that even say, Mike?
You think you know him, which is the phrase that is now. It used to be you think you know me. Now it's you think you know him. Is the phrase that goes before formerly known as Edge, now Adam Copeland, went to AEW.
Actual name.
Yes.
It's a good signing. So back in the day, the company TNA used to take a lot of old WWE wrestlers and just like thrust them into the main event, while all the young TNA people would be going to places like WWE or ROH or what have you. And people were like, "Oh, it's gonna happen again because Jade Cargill went to WWE and stuff." But AEW has young stars that are in the main event. It's not going to be the same type of thing. Copeland, his rivalry, his potential rivalry with Christian is going to be fantastic. It's already delivered on promos. It's going to be good.
I know. The thing about this that I never liked is when somebody comes in and they change their name and they have to reference it in some way.
And, they've done that at least twice.
It's got me on the edge of my...
Yeah.
We all know.
Shut up! It really is just a shut up moment. It's the same thing. Rhea Ripley had an interview recently. It was just like, I've seen Jade Cargill's work from the other place, the other company. And like, we know what that company is. Just say the fucking name.
Wasn't it MJF that was just like, there's a whole lot of good people here, blah, 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 blah.
And
Tony was just like, hey, it was like, Adam Copeland.
he was so disgusting. Adam Copeland. Yeah, the whole thing is they have to change the name, not just because of trademark. It has to be when you're advertising that person. You can't advertise them as Edge is on Collision.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't use that name because it's basically an advertisement from the other company.
Mhm.
It'd be like if they got the character of Mario from Nintendo somehow and were just able to put it into one of their games, and it's just like, it's Mario from Mario Bros. No, we own that trademark. You can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I know there was Jr. does another movie. And it's just like, it's Iron Man, y'all.
It's Tony Stark. No, I'm not. Yeah, but it's a good signing. He's so it's clear that it's been a while since he's done a truly off the cuff, back and forth promo battle with somebody, because he's been stumbling a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But once he gets his footing under him, it's going to be very good.
I know there was like a bit of a scare, I guess, in a recent match where somebody did a pile driver on him and people are like, your neck! Your neck!
The pile driver is safe if you know how to deliver it safely. Like, it doesn't hit your neck at all, really. But I understand the scare.
Yeah.
Wrestling is all about making things look dangerous, but trying to keep it as safe as possible.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of pile drivers, why did he come back?
Who?
Undertaker.
Oh, because AEW was on that Tuesday. So WWE loaded up that NXT show with as much stars as they could to beat them in the ratings.
Okay.
It was a one-time thing. Hey, we got Undertaker, we got John Cena, we got Becky Lynch, we got Asuka, we got Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
One time only night.
It's just a hey look. That's all.
Okay. I didn't know if he was like back.
No, he's not going to be wrestling.
I was about to say, like,
Taker can barely fucking walk. Like, why is he even doing it?
But on the other side of the coin, Ric Flair is just like, I got one more in me.
Yeah.
Like, he did his final match. It's over.
And it was horrible.
It was terrible. It was a tag match. He barely did anything, and he still almost died.
Several times.
Yeah, no, he's done so. He got no more in him.
But one more.
But
One more.
But those in divorces have ruined him.
How many? I don't know the backstory of this.
I wouldn't doubt if it was double digits.
Oh boy.
Legitimately. He was marrying to divorce, basically. And those ex-wives take everything. They took all his.
Well,
Get
I
a
mean, to be
prenup,
fair,
you old piece of
yeah, exactly. Like, he had ways to not let that happen, but Homeboy was just stupid.
Ric Flair stupid?
Yeah.
Impossible. 5 divorces.
Okay. Not double digits.
Still a high number.
That's a lot, though. That's a lot.
That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like after your second divorce, you should be looking at yourself.
Yeah. All right. Let's go into some movie TV stuff. So now that the writer's strike is finalized, people obviously getting back to writing, and there have been little tidbits here and there in terms of One Piece Season 2, and all the writers have basically all but confirmed that Jamie Lee Curtis will be in the show and will be playing.
She has to be.
Dr. It's a Kuriha, right? That's how you say it?
Yes.
And they have stated that they are writing her with Jamie Lee Curtis in mind.
She has to be in it.
She can't officially sign on because the actors part of it is still on strike. But yeah, no, I
feel like she would do whatever she needs to get.
Oh yeah.
No,
She's even said it like
she's gonna get
it's
paid
gotta happen.
$3 and a ham sandwich.
Bare minimum actor contract. Just
It's
getting
like
on there.
she fits the role so well, and then she interfaces with her stated favorite character, Tony Chopper.
She loves the series, and it's like, and she's got the star powers. So you're benefiting as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wins. So just get her in there. Everybody benefits.
She was on Instagram like, hey, this is my campaign to be this character. And the dude that writes it was just
interested.
And the dude that writes it was like, hey, why do you think we sent you that? There's no conversation here. And the second we can talk, we're going to get this done. So it's happening. There's unless Netflix from on high goes.
No, thank you. We're looking at somebody a little younger. Like what?
Shut up! You hire her. Let's see. We got a well-deserved retirement from Michael Caine. Hanging it up at 90. I didn't realize he was that old, but
So old, man.
yep, well-deserved. Let's see.
There is so few actors where I go, yes, that is their age. They're either way younger than I thought or way older than I thought.
Dame Judi Dench seems like she's 84 years old.
Judi Dench.
I was thinking late 70s.
I'd say 80s, mid-80s.
88. I was close.
Late 80s?
Hi, Haley. Hi, Amber. But I know the one that always gets me is Harrison Ford. Just because, again, like, you know, I know he's old and it's like, you shouldn't be doing Indiana Jones anymore, but he's still doing it. So just in my head, it's like, okay, maybe he's not as old as I think. And he's the same age as Joe Biden, which is like, what? What?
The one that always trips me up is Paul Rudd. He's like in his 50s or something.
Yeah.
He
And
does
I'm like,
not look it.
What are we
0%.
doing? He looks perpetually in his 30s.
Yeah.
Perpetually.
I can only hope it continues that trend for me. Because I still get told to look like I'm in my lower 20s.
That goes
Same.
into what I wanted to say about the cruise. So
Uh-huh.
I was just sitting there on the deck, just sitting chilling. A couple girls walked by. They're about probably a little bit younger than me. I don't know. I can't tell. Late 80s. Mid to late 40s. They turn around, look at me, and I just hear one of them go, "Now that's a daddy." I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "Oh no!"
There are two ways to take that.
Oh no!
Get rid of the beard.
no.
It's something.
It's the beard. There's no something
the beard.
about it.
It's just great.
Is the beard?
It's so
Yeah.
prominent. Every day it's a new trend. Get rid of the beard.
But I was like, man, am I in
Dude,
that
this-
age bracket now?
You got
That's
it. It's
a
got
daddy.
go. That's
Wow.
a daddy.
Wow.
I would have never in my life
It's just like
Thought I would
added
hear
to the
the day where Dia
Rolodex
was-
of just like
yeah.
statements that make me
No.
feel old.
I'm like, I'll take the compliment, but
Yeah, it's like were they looking at was it phrased in the way that it sounded
yeah,
at least
no, it was
positive?
like
Okay.
it was like
Okay.
that one right there. I was like, okay, thank you, but that's like saying, well, he's not that ugly.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
like I got a couple years left in me. Don't.
Amber,
If I was
a couple of
drunk-
girls on the cruise said that DA was daddy.
Mm.
Couple girls on the cruise said that DA was a daddy.
Yes.
Now that's a daddy. All right.
Who was the not daddy that I'm being compared to?
True.
Hold up. We need more context, actually. So you were laying on the deck. What were you like? Just swim trunks? Were you suntanning? What was the deal?
Just short shirt, just feet up.
Oh, what kind of
chilling.
shirt here?
Because
What
Ralph,
kind of
yeah,
shirt
you know,
here?
DA needed to even out his fucking tan. What do you mean suntanning?
What I'm saying here is, no, what I'm trying to get here is, was the gun show prevalent?
They were out. But,
There we
you
go.
know,
There we
kind
go.
of hard to put in.
Where they
The
popping
gray
though?
beard.
I think they were pretty good that
All
day.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, there
It
it
might
is.
be
Now you get it.
double on.
Yeah. You had the flex capacity and the fucking.
He's just
dad
like on
beard
his
rocking.
side like this, like Terry Crews.
Just waiting, just like is somebody coming,
Legs
like
spread open like Biggie when he's in
Fucking Michelangelo Sistine Chapel.
mouth open, waiting for grapes.
just oil in my hand, just waiting to get
Garçon!
him.
Sir, we left in the Caribbean. There's no French people here. Garçon!
Oh man. Well, congratulations, DA.
I was just talking to somebody about this.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You are now daddy. You are
Yeah, you're
officially
daddy.
dubbed 2200 daddy.
Whoa, hold up. DA. Continuation is DDY.
Oh no. No.
DA Addy.
Hey,
Daddy.
I need
Daddy,
someone to
there we
just
go.
clip this, and I need a little bit of art from Det.
Det. Yes.
D.A. Addy.
D Addy.
Beautiful.
Oh, Darren Aaron's dead. Now it's D Addy.
All right. So,
Oh my god.
other random tidbits. Right now, SAG-AFTRA, talking about strikes, the strike is still going on for the actors. The studios walked away from the table at the last meeting, so the strike continues.
Naturally.
Yep. Till they get more to
They've
what they're...
already lost their power, though. They folded for the writers. What do they think they're going to get out of the actors?
Exactly.
And the actors, especially on the higher end, have way more money than the higher end writers. What do they think they're going to get?
They're just hoping people are going to cave. But it ain't going to happen.
Yep.
It's not going to happen.
All right. We have tangentially Best Buy going to stop selling physical Blu-rays and DVDs both online and in store by early 2024.
I'm not shocked.
and,
It's such a low margin. It's such a low margin.
Walmart is potentially following suit with stopping selling physical Xbox games. It's
That
really
one I
just
don't understand.
collectors at this point.
That one I don't understand because hard copy game industry is still lucrative unless
Yes,
they're
but
just trying to sell
Xbox
pure
isn't.
digital.
No, Xbox
That's
isn't though.
that's true.
I mean,
They're not
most
saying
people...
we're selling Sony, PlayStation, and Nintendo games. It's just Xboxes.
Yeah, 'cause, I
Thank you,
mean,
Jet.
like with Game Pass, who's
Yeah.
buying physical copies?
That's
Especially
very
after
true.
this merger went through.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep. We'll get to that in a bit. I have that on here, but just to round out the other acting stuff, where to go? The new actor for Mario has been revealed. Kevin Afghani, who basically the reason you've never heard of him, he really is new. He is a unknown actor. He's mostly done fan projects. He was a very, very, very tiny side character in Genshin. And then also was in Masako X's Dragon Ball R&R, his What If Raditz story. But now he's Mario, which, I mean, from a Nintendo perspective, it's like, hey, new actor, we don't have to pay you as much as Charles.
We don't have to pay you as much. You're younger, you're inexperienced, so we can just have you do whatever, and you can travel a lot more. I can see the reasonings in doing this.
Yep.
I'm very happy that he's gotten such a good reaction. I've seen very little of a ugh. There was a lot of voice clips that released for Luigi that somebody put up. It's very good. It's very good. You know, it's just that I always say it's just like that when it changes the voice, it's like that 5% where you just go cool, and then that 5% just takes you right out of it for a second. And it's just that little bit.
But, I mean, give it a few years and it will be the norm. So,
Yeah.
because obviously Charles is retired from the role.
Hey,
Let's
Mike,
see.
what's with Moobot?
Oh, forgot to turn off the bot for the tournament. It happens. I usually get
Chat,
it.
there is no Tuesday trials as today is Sunday.
Yes. Where is it?
Thanks. Walkus is on it too.
Sure, Alex.
Mike is scamming. BG, he's learning from you. He's scamming hard.
Hey,
Yeah.
shut the up.
We
Don't
have
bring light to that.
the live action Yu Yu Hakusho is going to be arriving in December on Netflix.
Wait,
For a
whoa, 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 whoa,
mistake.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
A
whoa, whoa.
legitimate mistake. You push that back as far back between.
Has there been a
after
trailer?
After this One Piece,
No.
and then before the next One Piece, you need a nice buffer between both of those.
Yes.
It's too
I
soon.
We're 2
forgot
years
that
out
existed.
from a new One Piece season. This should be coming out next year.
This is what a lot of people thought that One Piece was gonna be.
This feels like this has the potential to be the Cowboy
stinky.
Bebop type of thing.
Eboop.
Because they all look horrible.
I have
Yusuke is
seen
whatever.
nothing of this.
You haven't seen the 4 posters? The 4 posters came out like
months ago.
a year ago.
That I might have, and I've just completely forgotten.
It's bad.
Shock!
It's bad. But it could be good, but it just doesn't look all that good. And that's all you can do right now. Is
I mean, the power of fucking editing and cinema. Like, we'll see what happens.
We're getting to that, Alex. Don't you worry. None of it is now.
He really wants to know about MK1.
None of the Justice League actors are reprising their original roles. They're dead. They're gone.
Cool.
Whoa, gone. Forever. And then the only actor that is in talks to even come back is of the Justice League, is Jason Momoa as Lobo, which, fuck yes, please do.
Yeah, do it. That's a no-brainer.
That man was born to play that role. And then finally, we have Dragon Ball Daima. Hey, you guys like GT? No. We're doing it again, but everyone.
Hey, if you hated GT and you're clapping for this, you're a mark. You're a complete mark.
Oh yeah, and I've seen it too on Twitter.
The only reason you're clapping for this is because it has Toriyama's name under it.
It's pretty also.
And it's pretty. You're a mark.
Dude, I hated it. I hated everything to do with this. The story setup is stupid.
Horrible.
It looks awful.
I'm very happy that these people are getting what they deserve first. Second, this is another... It seems like it's another reaching back into the past because it just shows somebody looking at a picture of or a video of Bobbity. And it's like, is this a Bobbity fanboy that's just like, I'm going to continue his legacy. I'm in the demon realm or whatever. It just seems like another retreading. Broly, Frieza,
GT.
GT, Superhero, Cell Max. It just seems like another retreading thing of, we can't just introduce this character. They have to have some kind of tie to something else.
Which is weird considering they... Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Which is weird considering they have a whole arc in the manga that is unique, has unique characters, new things, new concepts, and they just... Or two arcs. They have 2 arcs. I forgot. Moro is different from World's Strongest, whatever the fuck, granola.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have 2 arcs of pure new content.
Animation junkies aren't going to that, so that's over there. We'll go to that once we go to it. But now what we got is old stuff. You guys like checks notes Supreme Kai, right? Like what is this? Get him out of here!
We say it all the time. Who's clapping for Kui? We're gonna get them Kui. We're gonna get a new Ginyu Force. Sooner or later, we're gonna get a revised Ginyu Force.
Probably.
Horrible.
That sounds like a safe bet.
Horrible.
And
I hate it, but a safe bet.
There was somebody on Twitter that was raging. You know that Dragon Ball fan animation thing. They were like, "This is what we want, Toei. We don't want this kid stuff." I'm like, you shouldn't want this fan animation bullshit either. They're both bad. But that's the type of bad they want. They want the rise and that's all they want. If it's not escalating, it is terrible. And this seems like a de-escalation, so automatically terrible.
Also, we have the picture, I'll put it up here, of Yu.
Oh no!
I didn't remember. I saw Kurama and I saw Yusuke. I did not see Hiei and Kuwabara.
Kuwabara is horrible. Just do the hair.
Lean into the goofiness.
Yes, and that's the problem. I was talking to somebody about this. They were like, I can't imagine a JoJo live action because they would never do all those goofy poses. And I'm like, if there's somebody that picks up a JoJo's and the director, writer, or whatever is embarrassed by the poses, they should not be doing a JoJo. If they're embarrassed by the goofiness and we got to make this serious and tone down, they should not be doing a JoJo.
Hey, they went full nuts in with the Part 4 live action. They gave Jotaro his dumb hat hair. They didn't give half of a crap. They went everything. Because we know who this is for. I don't know who you're going to appeal to. You're not mainstreaming Yu Yu Hakusho live action.
But you can. It's a really easy story, at least for the first arc to do. Even the first 2 arcs, I would say, are first 3 arcs, maybe.
Pure fan, go into it. Don't try to do, because this seems like they're going mainstream with we can't do just the stupid Yankee 1983 pompadour hair, so let's just give them like this swept back. It stinks.
But why not just give them the pompadour?
Because
Blake Griffith has a pompadour.
They're trying to do live. They're trying to go for mainstream, and it can't look stupid, because I think they're thinking like Yu Yu Hakusho doesn't have the appeal of a One Piece, being that it's the most popular, it's still ongoing. So we just gotta make this safe. And what's Big Pompadour is not safe.
But they tried to give EA a little bit of his hair. Why not just make it a normal hair?
And what the hell is his eye gonna look like? You're already.
They can't ignore these things. They fight Gokai, a big old troll demon. What are they gonna do?
EA is going to be covered in eyes at one point.
No, he's not.
He's gonna get the big old eye, and that's it.
But Kurama's just wearing a woman's wig.
Yes, they didn't even try to like change the way it looks or anything. They went down to Dollar General and went, "Can I get a wig?"
Party City, what you got? They went on there
Who's
October
got the
29th,
wigs?
right before Halloween, like, oh no, stock is low.
We have this imported wig that was once used for Fan 4 Stick on Wonder Woman. We'll buy it.
Perfect.
Dye it red, we're
The
good.
color and we'll right there.
Put it in some tomato sauce and let's get it in.
Perfect. Where's the camera? Yeah, no, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be the first trailer will tell you everything you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Which
and
they haven't even shown. It's coming out in like in a month and a half.
To be fair though, I think the first teaser for One Piece was like in June, maybe May, and then it came out in late August. So the turnaround doesn't necessarily mean anything. But if you're announcing the date of it pre-trailer, like you would use the trailer to announce the date of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
This is good. I think they're ashamed. I think they know after One Piece, they're like,
it's crazy.
This is not the one. Oh no, we tried to do something else, and they're not gonna like it.
And it sucks because they're gonna be riding off the hype of One Piece was good. So maybe Netflix is back on, and then this is just gonna hurt future stuff because they're gonna be like, oh no. But again, it could be fine, or it could be good, or it could be bad.
The One Piece live action teaser trailer was June 17th. So legitimately like 6 to 8 weeks after.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it was like 2.5 months. It was late. It was like at the end of August.
Yep. So like 10 weeks. So if they're doing an mid-August date, early November for a trailer sounds about right. No, it would have to be now.
It would be right now.
Yeah, no,
it would have been like a week ago.
No, oh no! This is horrible. Oh,
Plus they don't have that big Netflix festival to just go, here are the stars of One Piece, and we're so excited. They're just gonna fart it out on YouTube and just like, here you go.
Damn.
But there's less work to do with the Yu Yu Hakusho.
Hope with the Limp John pull. He will never die. I'm so happy he's still kicking. Anyways, all right. We got game news to round things out. Do some tinier stuff. One, a bunch of stuff. Announcements for Nick All-Star Brawl 2. Angry Beavers look really, really fucking good.
Hyra Mithra, get in there.
Yep.
That switching while you call them out as an assist seems dirty.
Yeah, it does. That's the thing, like, all these characters, every trailer that comes out, I'm like, that's the best character. That's the best character. All of them look really good.
LT Gray rocked my world.
LT Gray looked great.
So fun.
Azula coming out looks really good. Still need to see like her actual character vignette. I'm forgetting her name, but the other Danny Phantom character, the guitarist, looks really good.
Oh, Amber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ember.
Yes, all of them. Game looks like it's gonna be really fucking good. I'm excited. Gerald, just like basically Gerald is Pac-Man. All the different range projectiles.
Grandma from Hey Arnold.
Yep.
They just look very fun.
Actually,
And a lot of them have weird gimmicks, which is they're not just like, hey, fight. You're like, no, we got weird gimmicks, and those weird gimmicks are fun.
Grandma is basically Captain Falcon. She has the knee of justice.
She got the knee.
Let's see here. There was a very humorous bug that was found in Counter-Strike 2. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, the Michael Jackson bug. So I don't know if it's like an actual thing, but like I think you can like peek around corners. Like there's like an option to like lean out of a corner in Counter-Strike. But there's an animation glitch where it looked like the characters were doing the Michael Jackson anti-gravity lean when they would lean around corners.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So just like, you know, it's, oh, like, and then I don't know if it was Counter-Strike themselves or if it was Valve themselves, but I saw like an official logo that said CS2, but in between the C and the S was Michael Jackson or one of the Counter-Strike like counter-terrorists doing the anti-gravity lean. So they embraced it.
You gotta lean into the meme a little bit, especially in this age we live in.
Yes. So we got that. As stated before, Xbox has officially, on paper, bought Activision Blizzard for $69 billion. That's right, Nehru.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it's been over a year at least. Like I don't remember how long this has been going on, but
18 months.
I know Bobby Kotick, everyone's favorite CEO now, as opposed to the former CEO of Unity, said he's going to remain in charge until the end of 2023, which I'm sure he's going to find a way to weasel his way still to be in charge. But that is what was.
He won't. He wanted this. He wanted his out. He wanted his money. He's getting like $250 million from this.
Okay. That makes sense.
He's gonna exit. He does not care. He got his money.
So,
I mean, yeah. Why would you remain? There's no point to do it.
Yeah, no.
So, bunch of different Activision Blizzard games obviously will be getting onto Game Pass, and then more than likely in the future there will be exclusives, etc. Like it has been confirmed that
exclusive now.
Yeah, it's like true. Like Microsoft has not basically, it has been hard confirmed based on leaked documents that Elder Scrolls 6 not going to Sony at all, like in the slightest. Hard confirmation. Which, you know, we'll release stuff on PlayStation, we swear.
Uh-huh.
No, they did not.
They'll release the things that need it. So
Call of Duty,
things like
maybe.
Minecraft. Minecraft needs as many players and on as many systems as possible. They'll keep that update going. Starfield, there's no reason to put that on a PlayStation. Elder Scrolls, there's no reason to put that. If it's a games as a service and it's not a Halo or something, it's just a new project, a new games as a service, I could see that going to all systems. But the big tentpole, it's not gonna happen.
Hope gonna main Azula no matter what. Hey, Azula looks like a lot of fun in that game. As I also just said, the Unity CEO who was responsible for the fee that was initially announced and then completely walked back by Unity, stepping down from CEO. Shocker.
That's also bullshit.
He was voluntold to resign.
Yeah.
What happened there is, with CEOs and stuff, even if they make a decision, it's not like an Elon Musk where he's the only guy. If there's a board of directors, they have to agree on it. That board of directors is still there. He's literally just a mouthpiece and a scapegoat for this incident. But the people that change these things are still in charge. So why do people think that suddenly it's going to get better? Like, were the changes reverted?
Scapegoating is timeless.
Yes, it's literally what happened. Like, nothing's going to change.
He could have suggested it. He could have pushed it through. I mean, there's a lot of ways in that which that when the CEO makes a decision, the board kind of has to go along with it because it's either his word or if he doesn't want to work with them, things can get hard.
Okay, then why is he voluntold to resign?
Exactly. But in the end, the CEO, COO, any position like that, when you're a publicly traded company, you have a board of directors who you have to answer to, including investors. The moment you make that call, it's your head on the line here. And they are always safe. They are always in the clear. And when they say, oh, well, you tried this thing and we agreed with you, but it didn't work. So because it's your fault and you are the one at the head of the company, you got to go. Here's your fucking $2 million severance package.
Yeah.
He's still left with millions in his fucking bank.
He's still there. Always. He's still there. He's not gone yet. Like he's still acting as an advisor until they find a more permanent.
They've just limited his reach.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened. This I just found hilarious. Someone in September bought one Wii U. A Wii U, brand new Wii U, was sold last September, which was the first time a Wii U has sold since May of 2022.
Interview that person. Find them. I just want to know why.
Where would they have purchased it? Was it a new console?
Who the fuck knows?
Who has a brand new Wii U in stock right now?
I can't wait to download all those games in that storefront that still exists.
He'll probably just hack it and be like, what ifs?
Yeah. Just... There's those weird sales statistics where it's just like, interesting. And like, how much did it cost? Like...
Seriously,
like
I'm looking on Amazon. There doesn't look like there's a new Wii U here. It's all just renewed, used.
It has to be some used game store that just had a new one still in stock. Like
or a mom and pop store.
Exactly.
But why?
Why not? It just sits there on the countertop.
No, him.
Oh, I mean. You wouldn't buy. Well, no, you wouldn't buy.
No.
But if somebody walked up and was just like, "Hey, here's a new Wii U for $60."
No, thank you.
Okay, so it was purchased from a retailer, and it was not refurbished or used. It was a singular remaining stock new unit.
Just dust. It has to be for a collection. It just has
to be. Like something's still in the box too. Yeah, it's like an archaeologist is going into a store and just like you see them like smear away the wall. Wii U. Oh boy. And then finally we have as Alex has been patiently waiting, the trailer for Omni-Man. First look at the gameplay for the first DLC character in MK1. It basically was just like, okay, he's going to be the brawler side of Superman from Injustice, and then Homelander's probably going to be the projectile based, but yeah. Man is in your face, wants to punch you. Had a lot of cool references to the show.
Lost on me.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
I've never watched Invincible.
Really?
I have never watched Invincible, sir. Never. I've read the entire comic. Never watched the show, sir.
Yeah, get to that. It fixes a lot of things that I have a problem
You've
with.
said that.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
Is that how that feels?
All right, Christian Bale's Batman. I hate it. I had to be that specific. But yeah, he looked really cool.
Yeah.
How has the realm of competitive MK1 been as of recently, Mr. BG?
Oh, we're not doing good.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Are you getting worked?
They're so. Oh, you're talking about me personally or as a
Yeah.
competitive scene?
Well, yes, both.
Me, I'm just doing me. I've always just done me. It's gonna be good days. It's gonna be bad days. For the wider thing, there's so many bugs and glitches that people have found. It's not good. Sindel they just found an infinite for Sindel today. Today.
This is reminding me of Nick All-Star Brawl 1, where they found the Michelangelo, like, it wasn't an infinite, but basically it's like you get them off stage and you do the specific combo and every character in the game is dead at like 10%. Couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah. And it's gotten to the point because we're heading into the pro competition, which is ECT either later this week or next week. I can't remember which one. And they had to put out, if any player knowingly does a glitch to gain an advantage, they can be DQ'd.
Dang.
Because there is probably not enough time to fix all of the glitches and bugs that people have found.
Mm-hmm.
There was a one point, this was like 2 weeks ago, a glitch was found where player one had an advantage where
I saw that.
combos only worked on player
I
one.
was about to ask you, did they change?
They
fix that?
absolutely fixed that as quickly as possible. But I mean, there's Kenshi bugs, there's cameo bugs, there's Sindel bugs. There's just not enough time to fix everything, and then still think, hey, the fixes aren't gonna break anything else, while still trying to add the content that, because there's no online lobbies, there's none. That's crazy. So it's a really bare bones package with a lot of bugs, and fans are not happy. Competitive players are not happy. Oh, there's also a glitch where sometimes your inputs don't register.
Nice.
They just don't. You hit something and it just does not happen. There was somebody showing it today where they were tapping a button over and over, and sometimes that button just would not show up.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking awesome.
They Street Fightered y'all, huh? That's what Alex said.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what happened. See, I don't even know if it's, and this is the thing. People
Different
are always,
company, Alex.
People are always giving NRS crap for these types of things, but I don't know if this is just WB making the decision, because we Mortal Kombat and Injustice have really leaned into the games as a service type of models recently. And that's something WB wants, because they're doing the exact same thing with Kill the Justice League. They did the exact same thing with Gotham Knights. They want those games as a service. So I don't know if this is just NRS, like, hey, this is the package we have what you want, let's put it out. Or if it's WB going, we need Mortal Kombat out by this date. And they went, we'll give you what we can. And it was different back in the day, because NRS used to be a notorious crunch company. Notorious. And they've really like stopped all of that. So, and you could tell how much they stopped it, because characters used to come out like 3 weeks apart from each other. You could get the entire season 1 of a NRS game in like 3 months. And now it's looking like the last DLC character for season 1 is in July. It's really stretched out. So all those features and stuff were probably things they probably were given the same time frame they are always given, but now they can't. They're not crunching, so they're not putting all of those things in that they used to be able to with crunch, because they just are overall having less hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I truly believe a lot of this is WB, and quite a bit of it is also going to be NRS.
Isn't it fun when publishers force companies to release a game when it's unfinished? Pokemon.
It's just the almighty date.
Yep.
We just need to hit that
You
date.
must hit it no matter what. But Cotton Candy, or Cotton, why did I read his full name? Hope reminded me. Scott Pilgrim trailer. I completely forgot about that. Give me that
good.
show. Give me that fucking show right now.
Yeah, the Mortal Kombat music threw me off.
Yeah, and I love that
like,
they
what?
went full in, and then they're like, Scott Pilgrim, Ramona, like, they did the actual announcement stuff with it. It was very, 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 very good. People are gonna edit the shit out of this show. It's like it looks really good. All the acting sounds very good. I am super looking forward to it. Maybe we should try and remake that 3-way video that me, Ralph, and I think that was PG. I want to say that was PG.
It was.
Yeah.
Granted, that like that
No
scene
doubt
doesn't
something
exist.
I'll never finish.
Yeah.
No doubt something I'll never finish for you. No doubt it's something I will complete for us.
Yeah. But granted, like,
Well,
that's not going to
three-parter.
exist because that whole scene doesn't exist in the graphic novel. But I'm thinking of a Scott Pilgrim tattoo idea all day. Tattoo addictions. That sounds expensive. That sounds very
no, thank
expensive.
you.
I have a coworker that's been getting a lot of tattoos, and he's just like, "Oh, they cost money."
I've got my neck.
Oh, yeah.
complained.
Oh,
It's,
they cost
especially
are
for especially for a good artist, you're paying a lot.
What are they?
Fiverr.
I saw this really good tattoo artist on Fiverr, and I was just like, "Hey, sir, could you please?" And it's
What are you
a
gonna
dumb
do?
idea, so I gotta be like, "Okay, I know it sounds weird,
What?
but
How does
Get that off your head. They don't care.
How does that work? Do they?
I mean,
You just getting a design, or is they actually tattooing you?
Oh no, it's just a design.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this is like come to my house and tattoo
This is what I was
me.
thinking. I'm like, because you said I'm getting a tattoo on Fiverr. I'm like, what?
PG was comes home and DA's dead.
I don't doubt that there's tattoo artists on Fiverr. You
Probably.
Oh yeah, probably not.
It's probably you go to their house.
But that seems more like a Craigslist thing.
Hey yo,
Oh,
for
I got
20, I
Craigslist
got
with
you.
a thing.
I got you, fam.
And you don't mess with. I'm not. I've been to Craigslist once. It seems way too skeevy.
Oh yeah, no, I would never Craigslist stuff.
I've done one Craigslist purchase, and that's probably all I'll ever do.
What was it?
An electric drum kit.
I was looking for a couch.
Ugh.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Mm.
One of them was just like lightly stained. I was like, okay, never mind.
Wait, what are the stains?
Yeah,
That's a hard
we
no.
can
It's
have this
stained.
conversation now.
Anything that I'm going to put my body on, I'm. If it's stained, no
Lightly.
fucking thank you.
It's just like, yeah, I did what I could, but it's still lightly stained, so you just got to deal with that. And that was the one thing I saw. I just went, okay, if this is just what it is, I'm out.
Just flip the cushion over. No one will know.
Oh no, don't flip the cushion over. Never mind. The other side is worse.
Just no, thank you. Anything that I would like sit, lie, or put on my body, I am not going to Craigslist for ever. Oh boy.
No.
Okay. Well, that's all I had. Unless you guys have anything.
The Sniper Wolf stuff?
Oh, right. Yeah, the doxing.
That's been trending since Friday.
This
I
I
don't
missed.
think Mike knows anything about that.
This I missed.
Because all you do is go on IGN, you cuck.
I mean,
Sniper Wolf. There's a guy named Jack Films. Okay, there's a lady named
Hold on.
Sniper Wolf.
Mike, do you know who Sniper Wolf is?
no. Well, I mean,
Literally
like,
was
triple,
about to explain
the
it.
character.
Triple-
Literally
Sniper
was about to explain it.
Yeah, the
Sniper
game
Wolf does a
character,
lot
not
of
the person.
reactions
Okay.
She does a lot of reactions on YouTube. They're very, very bad. She is the bad reactor of just like all she says what's on the screen. She doesn't do too much. She doesn't say too much. She doesn't add too much. So there's a guy named Jack Films that are just like this.
Even
is
her
not,
thumbnails.
Oh yeah, the thumbnails. They're all. She has like 4 faces, and she just sort of, or whoever edits it, just sort of copies and pastes it, and it's all just faces. And that's the game, and you play it or whatever. And she's insanely popular. All of her videos used to get about 1 million per. And she would upload several times a day in some cases. So she's very, very loaded. And she just steals content from TikToks and just watches it and just reacts to it. So there's a guy named Jack Films who is like, this isn't on. There was a guy back in the day named Jinx who did also bad reactions. And Jinx did a bad reaction to Jack Films thing. And then Jack Films did a bad reaction to Jinx's bad reaction. And it's just he's been against this whole bad reaction freebooting thing for a very, very long time. So what he's doing now is he's just watching her reactions on Twitch and just making fun of it. They've got a whole bingo thing going of just like, she's going to say this, she's going to do this, she's not going to say anything. There's not going to be credit on this TikTok, because that's a whole nother thing. Some of the TikTok just have no credit, so she's just getting all the money. They're not getting any of the attention or anything. She's not linking any of the other stuff. So she's just getting all the money and popularity, and everybody else is just getting nothing. So he has a whole thing. This has been going on for a couple months. He does it a couple times a week, once or twice a week. Bingo, couple hours. He puts it up on YouTube. So she got wind of it, and she's just like, this guy's been harassing me. She goes, she's in LA, Jack is in LA, and she's like, hey, Jack's house is like 5 minutes from the shoot that I'm going to. Should I go visit him? And she puts up like an Instagram poll of just a yes or no. And then she goes to his house and just sort of films outside like, hey, let's talk. And Jack was live streaming, and he was told about it, and he gets freaked out and he cancels the stream. And this the whole thing, and he puts out a tweet that was just like, hey, YouTube, y'all letting homegirl do this? She's doxing me. She's clearly putting my house out there.
It's basically harassment.
To her 6 million followers. You don't know what they're gonna do. Y'all gonna support somebody like this? And this has just been going on for days and days, where they've both just been trending all this time.
No word from YouTube.
No word from YouTube. She's like, you harassed me first, so
criticizing your videos, not even linking you, not even going, hey, Sniper Wolf, I'm talking about you again. How is that harassment?
And she is not very smart, I'll say. What was okay, here's what she said. Accusing me of doxing is defamation. That's one thing. That's just over here. I have no idea how to dox. It's like,
I don't even know how to
hold tie. It's that excuse.
I
He
feel like
literally
you could
posted.
I feel like you could put that meme of oh god, is Andre where it's just like you shoots the guy, turns around, and then there's a statement, or it's just like you get just like
show.
Eric Andre, thank you. I was like, I know Andre's in.
I've seen like
I was just like that, and just like I don't even know how to murder someone. Like,
but then she later says he literally posted his address on Google, which is like, what do you mean by that? And said I threatened to dox him. It's like, you did. You showed his house. So yeah, it's just been a campaign of just like deplatform her, demonetize her. She should
and
not.
And people have been like, if this was a male content creator doing this to a female content creator, it would be a lot more of an uproar, because it is very creepy, stalkerish, harassing behavior.
And there's just been nothing. She put
that
up
post I saw.
Video. Yeah, she put a video or two up today, and comments are just off, but otherwise it just goes on.
The train keeps rolling.
Yeah, chugga.
Yeah, I can just looking at. I opened up Twitter now, and yep, Jack's Films is trending still.
Yeah, they've been trending all this time. And I expected something to happen by now, but YouTube makes so much money from her. Because like I said, each of her videos, and she's been doing this for quite some time.
Oh, years and years.
each of her videos consistently gets over 1 million, and they're all over 8 minutes. So they've got a couple of mid-roll ads. Speaking of which, YouTube is just like, hey, no more ad block, y'all. Get cucked.
And we're gonna auto mid-roll your shut up. Shut up.
Also, premium is going up, so pay up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did see that. Oh, you didn't see that, Ralph? YouTube is hard cracking down on ad blockers now on YouTube. When you load a page, it basically just freezes the page and says, "Turn off your ad blocker now."
After you watch
after
you watch like 3 or 4 videos in a row, they'll go, "Hey, you've got an ad block on." Nah, son. Nah.
I haven't gotten that yet.
Hey, count yourself amongst the lucky ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they flip the switch and everybody's gonna get it at once.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get
It's
hit
gonna be
once
a
it
slow
hits
rollout.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've already taken the precautions to not get it, and we'll see if they work.
I have premium.
Same.
I have premium on one of them, but if it's going up, I'm not gonna pay for this. You.
We could probably just do the house plan and pay less for everybody.
Hey, let's do it. Cause you.
All right. Anything else?
Yep, I got a couple things.
Mm.
Just Stop Oil disrupted a big Tekken tournament to protest
Oh yeah.
say, hey, we're protesting blah blah blah, and everyone's hating them now because it's like it's just a gaming tournament. Why are you doing? They threw paint all over the monitors and sprayed paint everywhere. Oh yeah, no. It was during winners finals, I think, of the tournament. And they just walked on stage and just went squirt, squirt on the monitors, rub, paint everywhere. We're protesting blah, 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 big oil. And dude, they're getting dragged on Twitter. Like, why do you think this would make people want to be part of your cause?
Yeah.
You're just inconveniencing people.
Like the wrong people. Like that's the
The
whole
wrong
point.
people.
The whole point of protest is to inconvenience the people that you want to inconvenience. Why do Tekken players?
You're going to a preschool like fur is murder.
Yeah.
Like,
What,
I guess,
who
but
were
one time.
were there any big name company investors? Not oil companies, just named companies.
And they're probably Red Bull and that type of stuff.
I mean,
Nothing-
depending on who's giving money to the thing, people who are that focused on this thing.
No,
Like,
but
oh,
it
you're
wasn't-
getting money from so and so. I'm gonna go ruin their money.
But even so, that's not what they said. They said this was specifically to advertise their big protest on like October 29th or something.
Oh,
So it wasn't even like, hey, you are getting paid. Wait.
They're doing teasers for protests?
Basically.
Coming soon? Like, hey, but
Yeah.
no, this ain't the one, but we're gonna do this again, but over here.
Like, it was basically like, hey, stop big oil or whatever. We're protesting on blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Some of the lamest.
It had nothing to do with who was producing the content there. It was
Wow.
literally just, hey, to
It's just
publicize
advertisement.
to publicize a climate change march in London on October 29th. That was the only reason they did that.
Not gonna lie, yeah, that's a dumb market to try to post to. Like, nope. Like, well, it's gonna make the round. It's gonna,
And
get
that's
talked
what
about.
they want.
Yep.
They know gamers are going to be in a fervor over it. It's going to go to all the big gaming news sites. And then maybe even the people that do gaming stuff on big platforms, like a New York Post or something, or a New York Times posts about it too. And that means more to them than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because beforehand, I didn't know the date. I didn't know they were marching. Now I do. They won.
Yeah. They won.
They won. Those
Who the
mothers
fuck
are
is
gonna get
Lim
arrested, and then it's gonna be boom, done. Lip John is what he meant.
Oh, I know what he meant, but that's not what he typed. Lim John.
And
Hey, Lim
the
John
last-
is friend of all.
The last thing is the Marvels is not trending well for the weekend box office.
Oh no!
Oh,
it's out?
no.
No. The pre-sales and the predictions and stuff. 72% less.
If
than
they'd stop
Quantumania's
marketing
opening.
every fucking Marvel movie as you've never seen anything like this from Marvel. Literally the last 8 goddamn movies has had a quote
72%
like that.
under Quantumania, and Quantumania was dog shit.
Yeah, but the opening weekend for Quantumania was good, but because it was dog crap, people didn't go to keep seeing it. This is, I think it's under the area of where they predicted Flash. Like it's not. They're talking 50 to 75 million opening weekend. That's
Marvel needs to seriously reassess what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, but at this point,
It's
how
over.
can they? How can they stop the train that's already on the tracks? They're already heading towards their destination. There is only one track.
Mm-hmm.
What can they do?
This isn't like DC where they just go, okay, board wipe. We'll start from scratch. It's like, no, they've been doing this since some 2004.
I mean, they can board wipe. They have the ability. You know, they kind of killed the character who can board wipe. But there's other characters they can bring in to board wipe.
But
But
people are
it
very
needs to stop.
invested. People are invested in these characters, so it's you've been a fan of Falcon since 2010, 2011. Just to see him get bored, why you like, oh man.
And on top of that, it would show people that there's no reason to actually get invested in these characters. If the second there's a downturn, you're just gonna board wipe everybody. Why would I go see the product? Why would I remain invested in the overall story of what's going on and everything?
To
Marvel?
be, you know, the most sincere as
The most fair.
the most fair. It isn't the first downturn. It's been
Yeah.
No, it's
Love
been
and Thunder
been
exists.
gradual. What's the opposite
no.
of exponential?
I mean, exponential downturn.
Exponential.
But it is the first downturn because all the other things have been steady or moving up. This is the first downturn. Now, it's been a downturn of 2 or 3 years, but it is the first downturn of the Marvel. And after 2 or 3 years of a downturn, you're just like, all right, complete board wipe. That just tells me that if there's a long stretch of movies that don't do well, and it's not even like they don't do well because Guardians of the Galaxy did well. Even Quantumania did well. It's just not doing these big old 800 million numbers anymore. A billion anymore. It's just not doing that.
I think the next Avengers is going to tell them a lot about where they should go with this because
But
these are going to be a lot of newer Avengers and stuff like that. So it's like, okay, we can continue down this track because it made us a lot of money, or it didn't make us a lot of money. So who can we bring back to fatten this up a little
But
bit?
who's going to be in the Avengers? Because it's supposed to be, they say they're looking at Spider-Man to lead it. So are we doing Young Avengers essentially?
I mean, they want Spider-Man to lead it, but what's his name has even said he's getting tired of acting already.
I mean, to be fair, the most fair, Tom Holland has been in like 37 things in the past 15 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be tired too. He's done a lot of in a short amount of time.
Of varying genres.
Yeah, he came out about his alcohol
explicitness.
addiction. Like he wants out. It's killing
Because
him. He's even said it.
It's killing him because he's taking on like 97 roles.
Still very young as well.
And he's so
Yeah.
young. Like, if he were just to do a movie every 2 years, a movie every year, I feel like it'd be different. But he's doing TV shows, movies, producing TV shows, helping write TV shows.
Voice
No,
acting.
Yeah.
I just
no.
think he's the example. He's a good example of somebody who genuinely was not prepared to have the spotlight, and now he's just terrified. Not terrified. Now he's just trying to like use it. Like I think he feels like he has to use it.
I think you're close. I think it's one of those things where once you get into a position, it's hard to you're thinking about when am I going to lose this position, because everybody at some point or another loses their position. So he's trying to strike while the iron is hot and maintain his position as long as possible, and it's killing him.
There's also the expectations of, oh, yo, the new hot young star, so he's got to keep up with that as well.
But then you look at, and it's different from the past, because you look at somebody like when Leonardo DiCaprio was the next young star. He was putting out a movie like once every 2 years.
But then again, that was also some 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. With this age of content we're in, you need to constantly be in the zeitgeist, constantly be in the minds of the people if you're the hot young star, to be in as much stuff as humanly possible. And it's not a healthy way to go about it.
Indeed.
But that's what the market demands.
But that's what the market demands.
Work ourselves to death.
That's all we're worth.
Yep.
I mean, everybody's working themselves to death except the people that don't do shit.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? Otherwise, we can call this podcast a close.
20 facts about Craigslist.
Oh, no. No. Oh, God. 3.
Deuce.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5. I already said 5.
Jesus Christ.
We got 2 15s. What are y'all doing? 1, 2, 3, 5, 15. We got 3 3s and 2 15s. Like, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 5, 11, 15, 20.
We're trying to get back into the swing thing because it's been a week, you know?
1, 2, 3, 5.
We're averaging a podcast every 2 months.
One of the 15s. Who said it first? Waka's. Your 15.
Is a bit of a longer one.
That's
oh,
fine.
Boy.
Great.
In 2008, somebody placed an ad on Craigslist for road maintenance workers, promising wages of $28.50 per hour. Recruiters were asked to wait next to the Bank of America right around the time of 11 o'clock, wearing yellow vests, safety goggles, a respiratory mask, and a blue shirt. Someone robbed an armored truck wearing a yellow vest, safety goggles, a mask, and a blue shirt. He escaped on an inner tube.
What?
The last part was the worst part. You can't just throw that last sentence in there. You got all this build up. It's like, okay, that guy is framing inner tube. I'm sorry.
He got away.
That's the story.
Yeah. He sprayed the guard with pepper spray, grabbed a bag of money, and dipped.
I looked up Craigslist inner tube robbery. Bizarre bank robbery uses inner tube and Craigslist. Here we go. This was in... This is D.C.? As I say Washington, so I'm assuming D.C.
Washington. Moreau, Washington.
Okay, so the state. Washington police are searching for a brazen bank robbery suspect after a bizarre heist and getaway. The suspect maced the guard of an armored truck before making his escape in an inner tube in the Sycomish River. So, okay, there's a river next to the banks.
So he had the boat ready and everything.
Oh,
Not the boat, the inner tube. There was no boat. Don't make it sound better than it actually is.
Inner tube.
I understand, but we're just framing it as boat. It's a getaway boat.
It's not, because it implies some sort of at least James
It's a getaway floaty,
It's a getaway
The dude
floaty.
was lazily floating away, and they're just like, "Let him go, boys. He's outsmarted us again."
It's not.
Getaway
They wouldn't even be
floaty
looking
on the
over there.
lazy fucking
They be
river.
looking at the dude
And the
across
other
the
8
street.
mothers
Yes.
that's dressed exactly like
Yes!
him.
It's not even fair because they be looking over there like,
And
hey,
he's
we need to
just-
talk to all of y'all.
Is one of you mother? And somebody just like, I was just here for a 28.
Yeah,
likely story.
He literally pulled a fucking Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, he's just sticking in the crowd.
Went into the crowd, went around the bank. Sploosh! What the fuck?
It happened in
Unreal.
2008, Anko. 2008.
Even more. Okay, suspect maced a guard of the armored truck before making his escape and entered tube in the Sycomish River. Even more startlingly, he had placed a Craigslist ad recruiting unsuspecting decoys to serve as a diversion. The people used to pull up the crime.
At least a dozen showed up.
Mm-hmm. And money as he
Dude
raced.
legit pulled an Assassin's Creed. Mike has it right.
Yeah, sprayed the guard and ran about 100 yards to the creek that runs into the Sycomish River, shedding clothes as he ran. So again, he got into that river butt ass naked, probably.
And they're just like, it was a dude in a vest and a blue shirt and a respirator. Like those 12 dudes. Yo, that is
Wow.
That's big
really
brains.
smart. He had
That's
to
big
scope
brain.
it out like, okay, there's a river. I gotta get me an inner tube.
They come here every day
Mace.
Let's see. Okay.
around this
Next
time.
fucking level.
They found him. They got him.
How?
6-year
and
sentence in
gentlemen,
robbery with
we got
getaway inner tube.
Shave off 2 of those years.
Just for the ingenuity.
He stole $400,000.
Jesus Christ!
Damn.
Did
Okay.
they reclaim the money, or is it still hidden somewhere in a stash?
I don't know.
I'm interested in how they found him.
Spent 8 months planning. He placed a Craigslist, but in the end, the crime was not dashing, but simply
8
tragic. So,
He
But for-
has a Wikipedia page.
Of course he does.
Wouldn't you? 8 months.
Seems like he
planning?
struggled with addiction, which has probably
Tom
led to
Holland?
him getting caught. Huh?
Tom Holland.
Oh.
His undoing came a month later when a homeless man reported to the police that several weeks before the robbery, he had seen a man drive up to the Bank of America parking lot and retrieve a disguise from behind a trash bin. You got undone by a homeless guy?
Hey, best eyewitnesses.
The man found it suspicious enough to write down the license plate.
Where did he get a notepad and
Months
paper?
months
Nah,
later, cops come in
there's
and
a-
dude is just like, did you see something, bomb? You know
Nah,
what?
I did
There's a CIA,
write down a license plate of a person I found suspicious.
It's a CIA. That's it.
I'm
Dog.
definitely gonna need to get that soundbite of "Did you see something, bum?" And that's a new sound alert for chat.
200,020 was recovered.
Damn, he went.
200. Okay.
It's amazing
So
how much money
180.
you can spend like that quick in a month. Spend $200K.
Oh, and then all of the money except for what he paid the getaway driver and the other accomplices were eventually recovered.
Okay. Okay.
Crazy.
Oh, he wrote a book. It has
Naturally.
received several awards.
Do crime, get paid.
He speaks at middle school, high schools, and universities.
So either he gets away and gets 400K, or he gets caught and gets paid because he wrote a book about how he got caught.
This is, this took some turns. I'll say that homeless man,
Yeah.
getting done up by homeless. That I wasn't expecting that.
Wasn't
No.
a homeless man even a homeless man or some dude he paid off?
Yeah, it's the long con.
Yeah.
The 4D
I
chess plot.
I never expected to get away. So let's get caught on purpose, write a book, and just be a hero essentially to middle schoolers.
Wow.
All right.
What's the book called?
While he's looking at that, thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of the Podcast of Stuff, where you get the most interesting facts. I'm amazed every week.
Heist and high.
Because he was a drug addict.
Skin high. Why is this not a movie yet?
I wouldn't be shocked if it was.
He also, while he was in jail, wrote 20 children's books, including one called My Daddy's in Jail.
Did he have a kid?
He does. 2 daughters and a wife before he went to jail.
I hate our facts. I hate these facts. This shit is fucking terrible. Yes. This shit is fucking terrible.
Wow. So, in terms of streams for the upcoming week, tomorrow gonna be streaming some Resident Evil 4. I wanted to stream last week, but obviously was sick. So getting back on the spooky train. Tuesday Trials. Probably will stream either Wednesday or Thursday, some more spooky month. There will be no group stream this week, as a good chunk of us, unless you three want to do something.
I will be busy. I have plans for Friday.
Because Amber and Kelly are going to be coming here. We're going to Ren Fair.
I'll completely ignore Haley. Okay. Fuck you too, Haley. Never mind.
I'm talking about people that are
Stay
mostly...
home, Haley.
I'm talking about people that are mostly on this fucking channel, dipshit.
You hurt her feelings, bro. Didn't mention that. That's fucking shitty.
Haley, you know I love you. Anyways,
that's what.
And then next week, podcast and stuff still happening, as far as I'm aware. Was one of you three?
We've got nothing going on because my TV ain't fixed.
Oh, we didn't talk about that,
bro. You are still dealing with this.
Yes. Hey, you want to know the last couple of email correspondence I got about
Sounds
this?
like me talking with Microsoft, getting my Microsoft account back.
Oh, boy.
We ain't got nothing for you, pimp. Who is talking to me like this?
So, they initially asked me for the serial number on the back of my TV. Sent that, no problem. Cool. We're a little busy, so we'll get back to you within 3 business days. 3rd day. Hey, and I'm currently at work. Hey, we also need another number on the back of your TV. It's a DSN number. And I go, I have never seen that sticker. I wouldn't even know where to begin to look on my TV. So I call my brother who was here and go, hey, look on the back of the TV and see if you can find a white sticker somewhere. Not the one that says serial number, another one. He says, no, I don't see it. I say, okay, look on the box. Maybe it's on there. It was on the box. Cool. He sends that to them. He sends that to me. I send it to them. Thank you for sending that to us. We'll get back to you within 3 business days. 2 days later. Hey, and this one. Hi, Albert. We appreciate your sending us the requested picture. However, the attack picture of the DSN is from the TV box, and we need a picture of the DSN from the TV itself. So that serial number is not the same as the one on the back of my TV. Why?
I just take a picture of the whole back TV and just go, I don't see it. Do you see it? Point it out.
So the second I get this, I was about to rip my TV off the wall. So I turned it, I looked everywhere, I found it, I immediately send it. Hey, it didn't send. My Gmail just queued it up and never sent it.
Nice.
I checked an hour later and it wasn't sent and I was pissed. So I sent it again.
We appreciate you not double sending your messages.
Hi, Albert. We appreciate your effort in sending us the document.
It almost started this way you said it. I thought you were just going to say that exact message.
We have endorsed your case to the appropriate team for further assistance. Someone from the team will contact you once the case is reviewed.
I have written so many of those emails.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
So I'm not even close to getting a resolution at this point.
I saw something.
Because the appropriate team has not even seen my case yet.
There's something I saw very recently, and like it was just for work emails, but I feel like it also goes with dealing with customer service reps. It said work emails are basically just turn-based combat, and it makes all the sense.
Oh yeah,
it is pissing me off. I'm at the point where if this is not resolved this week, I will contact Amazon for a refund. Send it back and just rebuy it.
There you go.
That's a hassle, but at this point,
It's less than
am
what
I
you're
supposed to
dealing with.
do?
It's less than what you're dealing with right now.
It's so. What are we doing here? How is that serial number different from that one?
That makes no sense.
0 cents. Why do you have one for a box and one for a TV? The only thing I can think of is to make sure it's not stolen. But then
Correct.
they would be the same.
So are they the same?
No, because they went.
that's-
No, that's the wrong
We don't
one,
need the
Cap.
one from the box. We need the one from the TV.
TV and box should be the same thing.
It's not.
That
Oh,
makes
that's
no
bad.
sense.
Hold on. So did you buy this TV new or refurbished?
No, completely new from Amazon. Original box and everything.
What's the brand?
TCL.
That's
my
that's an actual
my
brand.
concern. It is my concern. Is did you buy it through an official landing page or through third party?
Official Amazon landing page.
I
It was a sale. No,
from
it was a
TCL's
sale.
actual thing.
No, this was not a fulfilled by Amazon warehouse type of thing. It was a, we are advertising this sale. Come get it.
Yeah, it could have been a repack, and you could be fucked here.
No, I'm just gonna refund it.
Yeah, I think your safest bet is going to be a refund, because I can tell you from my own experience in working in the corporate zone of that, they're just going to be like, well, these don't match, so we can't confirm if this is your actual purchase.
See, I can't even say that because they would have just asked. They would have asked for both, the one on the box and the one on the TV.
I mean,
They only
if what's
asked
in
for
the
the one on the
box isn't
TV.
on TV, if they don't match up, they can't confirm if that's what it's supposed to be, unless they have their own system. Because usually Samsung, whatnot, the TVs I've got, box, TV, same.
He's saying that they never even asked for the one on the box. So it
to
wasn't
compare
even, it wasn't even it doesn't match or it doesn't match. It just wanted the one on the TV.
Interesting.
This is from the direct TCL store.
Okay, then there we go. Then that's just fucking weird, man.
It's
That's fucking,
so frustrating,
TCL
dude.
customer
I've had this
service
TV for
rating.
2 weeks, and I have had it working for 2 days. It's so frustrating.
The TCL company has a 1-star rating.
Yep.
On the BBB.
When it comes to customer support, they're horrible. And I see why. Because there is no live chat. It is all phones. It is all emails. And when I called them on their phone, they went, we'll email you.
Oh, that reminds me so much of when my Xbox Live account was. We are going to escalate you to our email service. It's like, no.
Please,
that's not an escalation.
Where they just were sent, where the emails were automated with FAQs that were outdated as shit.
Hey, how about this? I'm sorry, I'm getting so mad. How about this stupid? I contacted both Amazon and TCL. I said the reason my TV was both times, it will not get past the logo screen. It will not get past the boot screen. I cannot go into any setting. I cannot do anything. What do both of them mothers say to me? Hey, can you go into settings and reformat your TV? No, I can't. You don't. Oh my fuck! I'm so. Give me my.
No, but what's wrong with it?
So I would just
line. I said both times on the phone and through live chat with Amazon. I cannot get past the boot screen. Can you logo?
I refund the TV and get a new one, dude.
DA wink twice if you're safe.
Eyes wide open.
I'm looking up product reviews now, and they're 1-star.
No, TCL is a very good company.
I've had my TCL since 2020.
Yes,
working perfectly.
TCLs are depending on the brand you get and all that stuff. It's very good.
I mean, I'm looking at a couple different websites: Trustpilot, BBB, all of these like customer review centers.
Oh no! I'm not talking about the. Oh, I'm not talking about the I'm just strictly talking about these TVs.
Yeah.
Because those, I looked at all that stuff, it's mostly Bs. And I'm good with a B TV. Especially for like $220.
And
just go to the setting. Just send me the fact of how to fix my.
You can't.
You know what I did? You know what I did? I found out how to get into the recovery menu to reformat it through that. They couldn't even tell me how to do that thing. I had to find out for myself how to do it. And it didn't work.
I'm just looking at DA.
Pissing me off.
All right, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the podcast and stuff. As DA was just pantomiming, we will see you next week.
Later.
Bye.